Okay, I don't know what it is, but that song just puts me in a happy mood that I'm already in. There he is. Hey guys, how are you? Hey, it's Friday.
It
Happy
is,
Friday.
and we have a holiday weekend here in the U.S.
And we have one here too.
Good,
In fact, we have two in September now because of the
nice.
Indigenous Day. Yeah, at the end of September.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just wasn't sure, but yeah, it's a few days ago, someone said that you guys have the holiday as well. So, husband
Yeah,
gets 3 days off. Yeah.
nice.
And, hey, yeah, thanks. It just, every time I hear it, it's kind of like, when someone does a super chat and then that song plays, of course,
Hmm.
about the drinking thing. Um, they're just songs that every time I hear them, it's just like, and so as soon as that kicks in, I'm just like, I'm singing along with it, going along. Da, da, da. Oh, look at who made it to our chat. Troll alert.
Hey, hey,
There
Deb.
she is. Hey, Deb. Not really sure who she is. Haven't seen her in a really
I know.
while. Besides today, I actually looked in our group chat today, and I was like, I hadn't done that in a while. Head's been down. Okay, guys. So my head's been down. So I put out a
Same.
Lucy Letby Chronicles today. I literally spent 4 to 5 days with my head down, ignoring the news for the most part, a little bit of news, but I worked my butt off on that video. So I'm just gonna beg, plead, and whatever, grovel, gravel. I don't really do that stuff, but I will. Anyways, because I don't know if people got the notification because I think I'd already put out 3 videos, and here I was going, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm ready. This thing's probably going to turn yellow. I'm going to be PO'd because YouTube, nope, went green, And then I thought, oh, I think I already put out 3 videos today. So I'm not sure if you guys got the notification, but it's the Lucy Leppy one. I put so much love and care into it, guys. I wanted to make everything just perfect, um, and everything had, was about the babies and the whole timeline of it. Anyways, I'm just going to pat myself on the back because I've never spent 4 to 5 days working on a video so hard, but everything was very much handcrafted. That everything I literally put into Canva, brought over, made all the different baby things. And at the very end is that beautiful song about um,
Forever.
heaven needed you more. And that one's very sad. Again, it's really about, like I said, just to let everyone know kind of like the timeline. And then at the end, towards the end, like, and then the whole Dr. Love, Dr. A there, in there. And my husband even speaks in it. He takes on a couple certain roles. Yes. Because I was like, husband, can you help me out on
Come
this?
in.
Yeah, I was just like, this is a British story. It
You're
would
like, I need
only,
a British accent on this.
yeah. so sometimes I'd be like, okay, husband, I just need you for one more. And he's like, how long is it? I'd be, it's not that long. And then I show him the parrot and he's like, oh, and then all of a sudden he would start talking, and he did pretty well for not really ever doing something really like that. But then all of a sudden he goes, No, start again, record when you mess up or whatever. And then I ended up just
Diva.
basically. But anyways, so please go check that out, you guys. It's Lucy Letby. That is the SK that, of course, took the lives of 7 babies. Well, let me put it this way: she was charged with 22. There was 4 cases, okay, that she was not tried. Well, sorry, she was tried for them, but there wasn't enough evidence to support those. They are now going back to her full term of work to look to see if there's any other cases, because there was a mother from 2013 that in 2018, when she was arrested, had been like, oh, like that was my nurse, and her baby had something happen to, so anyways, she's the most prolific SK now in the United Kingdom. And so it wasn't even about, it was just producing, like I didn't want to speculate in there at all. It wasn't anything about me speculating. It was simply like, here is the facts of what's out there. And so yeah, anyways, check it out, you guys. And so support with Steffa, she's joining us. I don't know who she is either. I think she thinks she's like this. I think it's Miss Beauty Queen coming to visit us. Thank you. Oh, we got Ellie, hey my love. And we'll just do, okay, so support with Steffa. Was she like the first one in here? She was like the first one in here. um she hopes she can stay awake for us. If you can.
She'll be awake.
Gen C's in the house. You guys are going to be talking about, of course, Dog, the Bounty Hunter, right, Miss Dog Lover? We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to really be talking too a lot about that past 8 Passengers YouTube channel that got taken down. And anything to do with children. Now, I was sent that story actually when it first came out, probably before it really hit the news too much. But I was working so hard on my Lucy Letby video that it took me like a day or so to go actually really watch it. And then I was like, wait, what? Children involved? What? Abuse of children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know the overview of that story.
Same.
I don't know. I'll be interested to look into it. Because again, like I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. It's been a week.
It's been, it's definitely.
And then I've had my head down all week just doing real life. Well, not that this isn't real life, but my own personal life stuff. And barely talked to anyone.
I know. I like I said, sometimes days and that go by. Sometimes even months go by, and I realize I haven't talked to somebody. Like honestly, but I think that's just because there's so many people throughout the time. Do you know what I mean? That I really am not this great. Okay. Remember this. I'm not this great emailer. I'm not this great social media person. I really just like to create and talk to people. I'm really not good though at sending messages out to people. I'm usually working. So I've never been a phone person to sit there on the phone, but I can, but I don't think to do it first most times. So don't ever be offended by that with me, please. If I don't get back to you right away or something like that, because I have my computer on, which has Messenger, which might show that I've looked at a message, but I haven't, because I'm actually in my bed with my iPad, which doesn't go ding, and stuff like that. So it just, I like to create videos and I can talk. Okay. So hi, Shelly. Hi, everyone. Dog, we need you to help. Oh, I was so happy when I saw that. Honestly, I know he, was helping out with the shoot. It's on the tip of my tongue. Come on, what's her name now?
Gabby?
Yes, thank you, Gabby Petito. I just finished looking at her as well. Either way, I've always loved Dog, the Bounty Hunter. I used to watch him and Beth all the time. I don't so much anymore, but I love the guy. I love what they stand for and what they do.
He's been on a lot of cases lately. I remember, didn't he go looking for? Remember that escaped convict that was in Alabama or Arkansas that the prison guard had helped escape. He helped, and I think he went in that case. He's gone out on several cases now, I feel like, that make the mainstream media.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's funny is, and I remember this happened with Dion. Like, this is the first guy I was with from like 15 to 26. When I left him and he met someone, the chick looked just like me. And with Beth, his wife just looks like Beth a lot. I can see where this connection happened there, because it's like, she just looks a lot like Beth. Beth passed away, by the way. She was like 54. Uh,
Yeah.
that was so sad.
Was,
Anyways, let's get on. Miss Margaret, how are you? Mustang's in the house. Miss Mustang. I'll call her Miss Mustang. She's hardly waiting for her Halloween beanie to come in there. I'm in the back. Oh, thanks.
ooh,
She's
give
in the
us a
back.
visual, dog lover.
Yeah, yeah. In with bubbles. Insomnia strikes. Lucky to find y'all. Yeah. Wow. 8-hour diff there. Sharon Parker's in the house. Did I already say?
Hey,
And
Sharon.
it's a crime and shame. So I'm seeing support with
I saw
Stefan.
Mustang in there. Hey, True Crime Housewife.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there's Grandma Watches.
It's Grandma. Wait, Grandma watches. I think we remember her from a while ago. Yeah. Did she change her name? Because remember it was Grandma's
It's
Dinosaur.
Grandma Watches.
Yeah. Hi, CJK.
Hey,
But wasn't
CJ.
it Dinosaur Ass or something like that? Oh, I hated that name. Fibro's in the
Fibro.
house. I think I said Gen C already.
Yeah.
But anyways, if I'm missing anybody, who else? Who else? Who else? I'm just trying to scroll down here really quick. Watching Christians in the house.
Hey, Boston.
Oh, there was. I just want you to know that there was a lovely person. I think her name is. What's her name? It was, it's someone that was following the Lucy. No, the Nicola Bully case. And I wanted you to know, okay, I love it when people make these comments that, you know, I really did like watching your stuff, but I cannot stand it when you sit there and say hi to everybody underneath the sun. Why don't you just get to the point? So I went off on her, of course. And then I went, you know what? I just want you to see this message. Oh, here, let me just block you now. Okay. Like, honestly, you sit there and wasted your time writing that. Like, what do you think that rant was going to get you? Don't watch us then. If you cannot stand us saying hello to the people that are the loyal followers or people that are in here to give them shout outs, then go away. Like, seriously, it just my pet peeve about that. Like, why did you even leave the comment? Just go away.
Right.
You don't. I think it was something. Well, today. There's Anne Rome, Maryland. Ellie just arrested a guy for the we'll say homicide. We'll say of the teacher Miriam. Okay, I'm not going to pronounce that last name. I don't know how. In PG County, who was assaulted on the Maryland Trail. Oh, wait. That was the teacher. Yeah. That was the one that was around the same time, right?
It was like a month before, I believe.
Yeah. Ooh. Do you think?
Well, I mean, clearly they'd be able to know right away because we have the video of the guy.
They just arrested. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know that, Anne. Adam,
thank you.
Can you see if you can find a picture of the guy that was arrested?
Sure.
By chance? So wait, I'll go back to the name. It was Miriam Tour with an E, and then Sylla, Maryland. That's good. That's good. I'm so worried with Rachel Morin's case. 12 months. Happy anniversary. My favorite internet people. There. We really need to get Rachel Morin's simple as that, killer off of the streets. Stoppable today.
I'm gonna mute myself. Hey, Sally.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that they were different, but I was kind of hoping that maybe it was the same. Because for all we know, okay, so let's talk about the Rachel Morin case. So, Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I put out a video today, by the way, guys, with that. But then for some reason, I got a copyright claim against News Nation, which I never do. So maybe it was the Independent that gave me the because certain news channels, but I always use Independent. Use Independent a lot, but anyways, maybe it's because Dog the Bounty Hunter's on it. Anyway, so it gave me copyright claim, so I just had to edit that whole News Nation video out. So you're just going to have to watch it yourselves. But you know what? So bottom line is there was nothing. hold on. I can't believe though I'm watching these professionals. I'm sorry, dog. I love you, buddy, but those are shoes and not a cell phone that you were looking at. Meaning the cell phone's down a little bit further. Thank you, Shelley. Hello. Thank you very much. Hope you didn't break the bank on that one. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm like shoes. Those are shoes. Those are clearly shoes. You can see the sole, whatever. And the phone is down in the left hand
Yeah.
pocket a little bit more. So I'm sitting there like, but anyways, there was nothing there that dog said that we didn't say already. Talking about cell phones in the area at the time, cameras, all those different things. Either we're smart. Hey, dog, are you hiring?
Thank you.
Not today. Thank you.
And that was a totally different guy. It was a white guy named Harold.
White guy named who? Harold?
Harold. It was a 33-year-old named Harold that was arrested.
Okay.
There was like a 13-minute long press conference for today. I saw his picture and the name, and I was like, nope, that's not a Hispanic male.
It's because I've been, look at all these people. 5 months, they're all using their thingies. 7 months, 12 months. Here it comes. I'm a little drunk and I need you. Oh, that song.
Sally super chat, $15. Thank you. Hello.
Took a bit. Hello. Should we say hello back? Actually, I already said it, but hello. But anyways, wait, you're not blonde enough for. I can be. I can be swayed. I've only ever been blonde once in my life, and it wasn't even blonde. You know that stuff that you spray in your hair and it go out in the sun, turns, yeah. And once I had like blonde strippings and whatever, which I overdid it on purpose. You know the stupid little caps that you go ting ting. Oh, what's her name? That Nuff lady, whatever her name is. Can't think of her first name. Nuff lady. Hopefully you're not watching this. I mean, you still can't, like, you're blocked from whatever, but they can still watch, I believe. You just can't say crap in the chat. Yeah. So, STFU, lady. Anyways, oh wait, just check my bank account. I need it back. Yeah, sorry, we don't offer refunds at this time. One day, one day we will. Yeah, Sunnin. That was it, Fibro. Anyways, so yeah, so there was no, like, anything that we had said is really what Dog had said. So I was like, I think most people kind of have thought about. I don't want to say most. I don't want to give the world that much credit for thinking that there's that many smart people in this planet. But I think it was kind of the basics, right? I just wish that they would put out a sketch by now. If they don't have any leads to who he is, and maybe he's out of the country. He could be very well out of the country. And if they don't have any leads, give us a sketch. We have a side profile. Now kind of give us a sketch now. I think it's at the point now where, okay, give us a sketch. What do you guys think? Give us a sketch.
I mean, I know for myself. I mean, I honestly, if you'd asked me the day that video came out, I really thought that he'd be identified within 2 weeks. And I think we're 2 weeks past that now, or a week.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Don't you guys think that there should have been like a sketch by now? I would think,
right, because we know there were witnesses on the trail that day, and we know we have a witness in Los Angeles that clearly saw his face. So, as long as everyone's cooperating, I would assume they have people that could give us, could provide information for a sketch.
Boston's at that. Where do I check my membership? It's on my card every month, but it's not showing on here. I'm not really sure how you guys do that whole little,
I'm not sure,
7-month thing or whatever it is. I think it's something within that super chat. Is that? I don't know. Yeah, so maybe Deb's smarter and can answer you on that one. Boston, I think you check your. That's it.
Because it's not showing up that you're a member on here, Boston. Your name would be color in a different color.
Yeah, like you're not a membership here. Because you would have a little round thing beside your name, Boston. you would have one of those little green things beside your name, like the members do on there. Really worried about what the guy is up to on the loose. Yeah. I don't
Sorry.
want there to be another victim. I
Right.
don't
I mean,
want there
and
to be another.
law enforcement has been clear that there could be. So
Yeah, exactly. So the teacher says just shows how careful women have to be on these popular neighborhood walking trails, which there is a lot of washed. You see. Okay, so husband, I love you, but you know what? My husband. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I told it to some people the other night, but maybe some of you guys weren't here. But my husband had gone. Well, there's a couple days in a row I got up and I went to go unlock the door for my husband, and I'm like when he comes back from work, and I'm like, wait a second, the door's not even locked. And then okay, I'm second day. Oh, what the heck? So I say, and I think Adam, you remember this. So I say to my husband, how come you're not locking the door lately? Like you don't think locking the door to your wife who's sleeping in the morning, even though, okay, yes, we're in a fob type thing, but that doesn't mean crap. People can ride and hook on rides, get to the third floor, and just come in the apartment. So I'm um, like I was kind of miffed, like I wasn't angry, but I was miffed. I was like, hold on, you never do something like that. You always lock the door. And he's like, well, usually he goes, yeah, but because Ryan's here now, and lots of times we leave the house and the apartment and Ryan's, we just leave the door open, right? And I'm like, okay, first of all, stop saying that because I'm like over that stuff. I'm talking about you leaving your wife while she's sleeping in an apartment. And he's like, you know what his answer? Okay. Thanks, Jen C. It's been a
well,
while.
thank you,
It's been a minute, Jen. But he's like, I think you're into too much true crime. And that's affecting you basically. Really? Really?
well,
No.
two things might be true at the same time. You might be into
You know,
too much true crime,
right.
but it's still unsafe to leave your door unlocked.
Thank you. Right? So today, I think I'm not even sure what that was from. Was it from the sponsorship? Could be. I think that one has a different one. I thought. Maybe not. Anyways, welcome. But yeah, so I'm like, so now I'm getting mixed. I'm like, oh, okay. So now you're gonna say that because I'm in true crime that I'm over hypersensitive? No. I just think that any husband. Oh, I think it's just of it. Hmm. I think it's just because. Let's see here. I think it's just catching up. Seems like it's really slow, like on acting to those things. But anyways, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of now I'm getting a little offended because I'm just like, yeah, I'm in true crime, but I'm also now very aware of what goes on. And the bottom line is, when have you ever left our apartment and thought it was okay to leave your sleeping wife that somebody could just walk it? Why does it keep going
Did
on?
someone give memberships away?
Did what?
Did someone give memberships away?
No. Don't see that. Hey, but that's a good idea. If anybody's feeling rich and whatever, it's always
It's
nice
the
to
first
help
of the
others
month.
out. Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, so like I mean, I think I rubbed it in about 15 times.
Fibro gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, it's not showing up to me.
I had to open it on YouTube.
Oh, weird. Just okay. Let me just see here then. Okay.
Thank you,
So,
Fibro.
okay, so I'm seeing it in our thing. Fibro gifted 5 memberships. Normally I would see who got them, but hold on.
Yeah, it's not showing me either.
I don't know if remember it was really weird. I was in a live last week, like I had to do 2 lives. The chat just like it stopped. Like the chat. They were talking, but it stopped. And I could tell because nobody was. But it's not. it's not showing. Like, this is like, YouTube has been making a lot of changes, you guys. I just want you to know that. So if you're seeing more ads, and there's different setups going on with YouTube, they're doing different things with shorts, with like on your banner thing about posting. Now you can post 14 links under the thing. Anyways, YouTube is doing a lot of changes at the moment. So just so you know,
Right.
that I don't know why. Here, let me
It looks like I think DD got one.
thank you. Okay. So give a shout out to Fibro did it, right?
Yeah.
Fibro. Um delete ads. Fibro, normally it
Huh.
would show up in YouTube, in the YouTube studio, and it will tell us who you gifted to, but it's not saying that. So if anyone got a membership out of the 5 there, then just please give a big thank you to Fibro. And I'm sorry that YouTube's not allowing me to see it for some reason, but normally in the studio we would be able to see that. So yeah, that sucks. I don't know why, but anyways. So YouTube has been doing changes. Like even the live streams now, when I go on, it says, for monetization, and they got this list of things now, like did it, with ads and different things. But anyways, I personally, I have YouTube Premium. I can't stand ads myself. Like I don't
Mhm.
like ads when I'm watching stuff. It's like skip, type of thing. So I honestly, I'm willing to pay that amount every month just so I don't have to look at the stupid ads.
Right.
Not saying they're stupid, but yeah, they are. I hate ads.
So
Um,
it looked like it looked like it was CJK, Betty, Pokemonster, Phil, and DD got the
wait,
memberships.
did you see that, or is that who said
Yeah,
it?
I had it on the screen there.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, okay. Hey, well, thank you, Deb. Yeah, sweet, 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 sweet. But anyways, as for sorry guys, but as for Rachel Morin, correct. We need to get this guy off the streets. We don't want him to commit, someone else to be another victim of his. And that's the part that makes me sad. Is
Right.
that part.
And
So
especially, I mean, because we know of two offenses this guy is, the home invasion and assault in California, and then I mean that's a drastic escalation in the type of crime he committed with Rachel. So imagine how much more of an escalation he could have with another crime. So hopefully we can find this guy, and or the law enforcement can find this guy.
yeah. Um I think they increased it. Sorry, do you know how much YouTube Premium is now? Adam, do you have YouTube Premium?
I do not have it. I'm cheap. I
You know
think
what?
it's like $16 or $17 in the U.S.
Well, I was going to say it might have gone up to 16. I know that like you could do a family thing as well. Um, get YouTube Premium. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I already have it. Okay. Oh, wait, the family is 22.99 a month. So yeah, why is it not
It's a
showing?
lot just not to have ads, but
It is. It is. Well, if you have a family that watches YouTube, then it's better than the 16 bucks. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is 16 bucks. It used to be more like 12 bucks. And I think that they raised it to 16 bucks. But either way, there's certain things in life like a microwave and a cell phone and not watching ads. I freaking hate ads. How do you get it? Oh, honestly, just
go
type
up to
in you. Go ahead.
I think if you're on in the YouTube app stuff, you can just click on your profile thing and
Yeah.
change your plan.
You can do it that way, or just simply click on Google and type in YouTube Premium. Anyways, because YouTube is getting okay. So for instance, when I put out that Lucy Letby video, right? Oh, and I'm just gonna hold on. I just want to uh do. Where is it? Hold on a second. Cancel. Let me just go to the channel for a second. Do. Um, your channel. Where is it? Where is it? Videos. Okay. Settings, presence, share screen. Okay. So YouTube used to let us put up things here, but they stopped doing that now. But this one here, for instance, like this video, The Chronicles of Lucy Letby. So normally when you make a video, anything over 8 minutes, you can add where you want to place a couple ads. So usually kind of like there's a rule of thumb of like every 5 minutes, one ad, on a live, every 10 minutes is an ad. So anyway, I want to go put, the ads in for the Lucy Letby one. That's how you get your revenue. Sorry, but it's true. But anyways, so I go to it and all these ads are already in my video, meaning normally it's got 0 and then I just place them, right? But anyway, so I go to my video and the video is just over an hour long. I'm not kidding you. When they had about 18 ads.
Oh my goodness.
Like I literally said to my husband, because my husband had just got home, and I'm like, hold on a second. Why does my video already have all these ads in it? And they were like, some of them were like spaced really close. And I literally went and deleted every second one. Like I was like, like it was ridiculous. How there was about 18 ads in an hour. So every 10 minutes, right? So 10 is about fair, right? But YouTube makes their money off ads, people. And that's how they pay people to promote ads on their channels and stuff like that. That's just the way it is. So they're being very aggressive with their ads now. So anyways, all I can say to you is this. I personally don't like ads. If you hate ads as much as I do, just go get yourself freaking YouTube Premium, okay? Because honestly, there's nothing worse than ads. Ads suck. I can't stand them when I was watching TV when I was younger, and I can't stand watching them now. If I want to go look at something, I'll go look at something. But I mean, there's enough ads that come up on everything you do. I don't care if it's on your phone, on your Facebook. There's like every ad that's targeted towards you. Like it's crazy. It's crazy how just like AI, it's like sometimes you just say something out of your mouth. Next thing you know, poof, there it is, right in front of you. That same thing that you just talked about. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely. Anyways, so sorry, we'll get back on track. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that with YouTube, because regardless, you guys are still people that follow other channels. So if you happen to notice a lot more ads going on, remember to go and say a thank you to YouTube, okay? Because that's where they make their money, and that's where their billions and billions of dollars come from, so that they can disperse it too as well to the community of the content creators. But is what it is, people. You're not going to change it. What is the YouTube?
YouTube TV.
Oh, what is the YouTube? Where you get channels? Yeah.
Yeah, it's called YouTube TV, and it's expensive too, I thought. But
yeah. My husband got the Disney Channel or something the other day. He said, "I'm like, really?" Maryland teacher Ellie examined security video from the scene that showed her picked up truck going to and from the area. Okay. Yeah, I'm Harold London. Great. Thank you so much. And for that update. Again, my head's been kind of down because of that Lucy Letby video. It was, I just wanted to get it done. I'd spent, I swear to God, about 100 hours. I like ads. It's the same one, unless it's the same one over and over. Yeah. Miss Dog Lover Dub. Everyone knew I've missed. I'm running on empty. Are you running on empty? What should you do about that? Adam, fill her up.
She's already in the bath. What are we supposed to do?
Let's unplug it. That's what we'll do. We're just going to unplug it. Yeah. Throw a little rubber ducky in there for her. Okay, wait. They made money off the gifted memberships too. Your channel is only $1.09 a month, and they charge $19.99 for 5 memberships. Oh, but I think that they get the rabbit ones. I think that they get the rabbit hole ones, which are $4. So 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they get the rabbit hole ones. Let me go take a look. Let me actually just go take a look since you did that. Pretty sure it's the rabbit hole ones that they get. Where am I? earn.
Well, no, because then it would have been more than that.
No, because 5 times 4 is 20.
Yeah, but she bought 5.
Right. So 5 times $4. Rabbit hole is $3.99.
Oh, $3.99. I thought you said $4.99.
No, sorry. Oh, if I did, I didn't mean to. So yeah, they're rabbit hole ones. Okay. That's why. So basically they're the mid ones, okay? So it's like $1.99, $3.99, and I think $6.99. I think there's 3 levels. Yeah, there's 3 levels. And so that's why. So yeah. But thank you for doing that, Fibro. That was really nice, especially like I said, because there's a lot of people out here that, like I've had gifted to me too, and I've gifted people and stuff like that. And I remember I got one gifted from Unfamously Famous's channel, and I was like, oh, unexpected perk there. Thank you. I don't even know how I got it, to be honest with you. Fibro, do you need a refund? You guys hush your mush. Okay, so there's nothing more to really talk about with the Rachel Morin case besides that Dog the Bounty Hunter. If he's on the case, I'm just happy because, like I said, I personally, I personally love Dog the Bounty Hunter. I mean, who better to have on the case, really? I don't know how some people feel about him. I personally like him, Thanks, Fibro. Well, you know what, Fibro? That's the thing, is that when people do gift memberships, right? Yes, like obviously the channel benefits from that because it gives each one a member, from your 5 memberships that you did out. And then in return, it's like, I like to basically say like you're, what is it? Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, in a sense that two people are getting things out of that generosity, The membership $19.95 goes to them, but the $3.99 goes to something which adds up to the 20, goes to 5 people that can use the emojis. They don't have to wait for the stupid time lapse or whatever. What's that thing called again?
Slow mode.
The slow mode. Yeah, thank you. Or check into it. No, all I did was look at the video that he put out, and it's one of it's, for me, I think I left a comment on there on his video. At the end of the day, kind of like what I said in here the other night, just like I thought KD was the BG and was sure of that, I'm not going to sit here and say that he knows the who, what, where, and why of the whole Abby and Libby case. But if he feels like he does, just like I felt like I knew who the BG was, I'm not going to take that away from anybody, right? Again, the information will come out in due process. At the end of the day, I know that someone like Ruckus, to me, seems like a really good guy. He was on the channel once. Deb loves him, and if Deb loves him,
yeah, I think he's a good guy.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with his assessment of what's going on in the case.
I don't even know what
that's
assessment is.
But that doesn't, I don't know. I don't know that I'm right. I don't know that he's right. But
I don't even know what his assessment is besides that little short video that he put out. That was
I know that he thinks more people were involved. I do 100% think that the information that's going to be coming out in the first half of September is not to do with any other bad actors or people being arrested, and it's also not a plea change.
Do you know what this is?
Pendulum?
Yeah. What is it, though? The pendulum that
I got you?
Yes, it is. Yes, okay. Let's see. Oh, great pendulum. Talk to it, Adam. Ask the pendulum, Adam. Ask pendulum if one or more people are, or no, if more than one person's involved. Hey?
I don't need to ask the pendulum. I don't think that. I think that I don't. There's no other arrest coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Pendulum swinging. I'm not even doing that, you guys. I swear to God, I don't do that. Anyways, we'll talk to it later. Because honestly, when I hold pendulum, it was funny. I wrote down like Jason Palladino, CJ Palladino, Pendulum just freaking swings like a wild child over the freaking thing, like it's crazy. The energy. If okay, people that use should use pendulums. If you are a closed-minded person, stay away from a pendulum. It won't do shit for you. Okay, but it was funny because I took the pendulum over to my twin sister's house. Okay, and my twin sister is one of those ones that she believes, but it's like she's not open. Like she wants to believe, but sorry, Tan, but your negative energy just really whatever, right? So I had her literally hold the pendulum herself because the only reason why I got a pendulum a year and a half ago is because you remember Mama scales, Libra scales that came
Mhm.
on, and she was holding a pendulum. And I know for me too, when I hold one, like I know that I'm holding it as still as I can because it runs through energy, right? But anyway, so I thought to myself, I got to get myself one of these because I need to know that she's not moving it herself, and I need to know that. Well, I'm telling you, if you have an open mind and you're a person that can connect easy because you pick up people's energies,
Right.
this thing is just simple. I'm very basic with it. I actually had done a
Or
video
or a shaky
on
hand. I'm kidding.
yeah, or a shaky hand. But I'd actually done a video because I'm not very patient, right? In a sense, in some ways, like I don't sit there and go, here, let me just spend 5 minutes meditating, boo ah, boo ah. I just get right to the point because energy honestly just comes to me really fast. I'm just like, yes or no, yes or no, right? I don't spend no freaking time. I don't like to waste time on that stuff because I already know that I pick up energy. So it's one of those things. I would suggest like these things aren't even expensive, really. I think this one, Adam, and it's very beautiful, was like 1995 or something like that.
Yeah,
They're not
remember.
even expensive, but either way, and it's not like you even have to have a pendulum. I mean, I've used the
Use your necklace.
yeah, I've used it where I've done a necklace because it has like the little lipstick on the end and stuff like that. All I'm saying, people, is that you have to, though, have a very open mind. You have to be someone that really, well, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. I have a lot of energy. Miss Dog Lover, we were just talking about this.
Thank you, Miss Dog Lover.
Well, the cryptic note.
Miss Dog Lover Super Chat. £1.99. Thank you. The cryptic note sent us all down a different path.
Yeah, where can I find the info on Dog the Runner working on the? Well, honestly, just
I'll
type
be
it
right
into
back.
Google. Yeah, yeah. Just type it into Google. Dog the Bounty Hunter. It will come up right for you on there because, like the Independent, just type it into Google. It will come up. You'll see the Independent has a thing on it for News Nation and stuff like that. You spelled Morin wrong. Um, the cryptic note. I said, well, that cryptic note. I tell you, I was looking forward to the day that I was going to be able to explain it all. That I literally was like, okay, because honestly, I know for in my brain, regardless, now that I know that KD is not the BG, but so if KD is not the BG, then I really can't add the cryptic note too much. I can't give it as much credence as I could before because it said KD is the bomb, right? So if KD is not the BG, then and KD is the bomb. I mean, that just could simply be like a drug note. It could really just be that. Although, whatever. But I was looking so forward to telling that story. Seriously, I was like looking forward to talking about my little magnifying glass and the moles and all that stuff and stuff like that. And it breaks my little heart to be honest with you. But what kind of is so weird is how Richard Allen and KD, um, Richard Allen's younger version and Katie's version of himself now, they really have that same little face with a little pocket chin there in it. Anyways, is what it is. I'm just now one day. I'm kind of okay. Selfishly inside, I'm kind of waiting for the day that something about what I've said is going to turn out to be true. You know, but like, come on, Paladinos, you guys are criminals anyway. Like, come on in. I so honestly, I have to let it play its course, right? I did the best work that I could. We all did. There's some people that are whack noodle jobs out there that were totally out in outer space with their thoughts. But to the grounded channels, to the people, oh, that's what I was going to say about Ruckus, right? Like a grounded person, common sense kicks in. And then, like I said, you give it your best shot and you try your hardest. And yeah, so, I mean, it's been a very intriguing case to follow, with a lot of ups and downs. At the end of the day, I still have always known the focus, and that's where the humiliating part, or the humility, doesn't even phase me really. I tried my hardest for Abby and Libby to do the best that I could with the information that was available. When I personally look at it, at the time, even look, right, everything just kind of fell in place, not because I wanted it to fall in place in a sense. Well, yeah, I wanted it to fall in place, but it was because of what Garrett Kurtz said, of what Nick Edwards said, what all these different things, right? So it wasn't like I was going, here, well, let me just add this into there. I was taking open secret stuff, all these things, and who knows what the true story is. Okay, we don't know if it's a solo, we don't know if it's not solo. This is all just speculation still, right? And that's why it's kind of one of those things. I personally have taken Abby's and Libby's case, besides knowledge coming out in the future, as far as we can take it, to be honest with you. And no offense, but I don't think there's any one of us YouTubers here that are literally going to sit there and say that we know who, what, where, when, and why. Um, if the police knew that, this would be a whole different story. If they knew the who, what, where, when, and why. But again, if say Ruckus feels like he knows the who, what, where, when, and why of it, and he's like I said, you feel it from your heart. You feel like you believe it's true. If he does, and it turns out that way, so be it. So I'm just personally waiting for the actual things to change. I don't want to sit here and keep trying to look at pictures and talk about things that we're not going to change. Nothing that's ever going to change is when the police announce something different in the case, and that it comes out. We learn something about that. I just can't be asked to sit here. I work my ass beyond belief off, and then I realized, look, I can't take this any further. There's no more information on Richard Allen that we could possibly get, really, besides people talking like his wife or his whatever and stuff like that. But yet still people want to talk about it like you guys. But for me, it's like 2.5 years. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to sit here in this box and, not talk. I want to talk about other cases, because in my heart, there's so many other cases to talk about, but for me to realize that, look, I can't go any further with this. We'll still talk about Delphi and stuff, because it's still obviously is close to the heart. Um, that it wasn't the story. It's not. No, you know what? And I want to say that, Dub. The bottom line is, this was always and has been always and will be always, again, about Abby and Libby. I worked so hard for Abby and Libby. It wasn't for myself, honestly. It wasn't for myself. It was for Abby and Libby. I just thought if I could do my part, and because of what was kind of laid out there, I was like, oh, hey, did this happen for a reason? Was I shown this for a reason? Well, maybe not. So if none of it becomes true, I tried my best. But at the end of the day, it's always been about, I don't give a shit if I was right or wrong, doesn't matter. I mean, of course, you hate to think that you worked 2.5 years just to realize, oh, I guess I was wrong about at least the KD part anyway for now. I don't care though. I don't care for owning up to the fact that obviously, I called out KD and he wasn't the BG. But to admit that I was wrong, obviously, once his picture came out, and then we could kind of get and yeah, looks like Richard Allen if you really look at it. And once you see that, and once you understand that, like I said, it just became about Abby and Libby the whole time. And that's why I don't care. I can, yes. Do I feel embarrassed at all about that? No. It's, look at everybody else that was trying so hard to find justice for Abby and Libby. I will never apologize. I'll apologize to KD for saying that he was the BG. Never said he was the killer, but I said he was the BG. But because I realized how wrong that is, and really just accusing someone on something, and there's so many people in the Delphi case that have been accused of. Anyways, I personally learned my own lesson. I don't care about what anybody else does. I have no problem apologizing or saying that I'm sorry or that I was wrong when I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I can own up to that, no problem. Especially when the result for me, it's about Abby and Libby. That's it. I don't care. Not here to make $1 million off of Abby and Libby's case or whatever. Just there because I cared about the girls. I still care about the girls. What am I talking about? Care about the girls. Just want justice. They deserve it. Rachel Morin deserves it.
And I pray that they get that justice, because there are still things in this case against Richard Allen that that could go negatively. I mean, I think they have a strong case against him, but ultimately, if it makes it to trial, it'll all come down to what 12 jurors of his peers believe.
Yeah.
It won't matter what we think. It'll matter what those 12 people sitting in that jury box think, if it goes to trial.
Hold on a second. Shelley, are you talking about me? Yeah. Are you talking about me, that I cost him his job? If so, you got your facts wrong. I'll tell you that right now. You got your facts wrong. Mr. was sit at home on his ass, did not get fired. He was spreading shit around. You talking? If I just want to make sure that you're talking about that, because I'm just like, I did not cost him a job that he didn't have. He what was funny about it all is when I was convinced I was right, because we would send messages back and forth in Messenger, me and Keegan. Kagan, I should say. Keegan, whatever. I know his name's Keegan. The other one's Kagan or whatever. And he would literally sit there. He was the one that actually started all his own damn lies. They're telling me about his, he got fired for stealing. Yes, at his I think it was like something like Cam Tools or whatever the heck it was, or some sort of tool place or whatever. Yeah. But anyways, he's the one that actually, like I said, he's the one that literally said that I was a tweaker that lived beside his grandparents' house, and I hated him and his dad and all that stuff. And one of those things. To be honest with you, he's Keegan is very sarcastically funny. He would send me a picture of his cigarette butt and pee in the toilet, call me whatever. It was honestly, what I can say about him is that he has this sarcasm that I actually quite like about him, because it's actually all, I don't know, I can take sarcasm easy because I can dish it, but I can take it easy as well. So it almost gave me a chuckle when he'd come back at me and say stuff like that. But anyways, yeah. Again, yeah. But yeah, he didn't lose no job. I doubt he was getting paid to sit on the Xbox or whatever. Anyways, if I'm not mistaken, I last time I ever looked, which I haven't looked at him in quite a while, was that he was happily making tie-dye shirts with his girlfriend. That's the last I remember of him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know much about this next case that we're going to talk about.
And we should devote a night to Delphi coming up soon, where we can just sit and talk, kind of go over stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe Deb will come on. Hopefully maybe even Alexa will come on. I don't know. We can maybe see if Ruckus wants to come on. I don't know. We can just have like a night of talking about Delphi together again. Maybe Steffa wants to come on. I don't know. Is there anybody else that wants to come on? Feel free. You can do one of those.
Well, especially if some news is coming out in the next week and a half or 2 weeks.
Yeah, we can speculate. Ooh.
Right. I think I have a good idea, but
yeah, do you? You didn't tell me.
I do.
Did you tell me when we were before?
No.
May I be part of? Steffa, I already said you could. Quit begging. Actually, beg a little harder. Come on, Steffa. Yeah, of course. Me and Adam will talk about it, what day we want to do it on, and then we'll put it into the group chat. Sounds good. I get back from Florida on Wednesday. Yeah.
Maybe next
Yeah, it
Friday
can be
night.
within. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, let's put it for next Friday night. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Next Friday night. That sounds good, right? Because I was just thinking that myself that we really need to do another Delphi one because again, Delphi is not like it's not like we stop caring. And I know that a lot of people don't come in here, and that's why our views are low because we're either United Kingdom people or Delphi people for the most part. And it's the loyal people that are watching right now as the channel goes through its growing pains of kind of having UK, which is totally 4 o'clock in the morning right now, and then the Delphi people. But again, at the end of the day, it's about future stuff. Like Delphi case is going to be here for quite a few years to come for sure. And that,
So
but
some people will never let it go.
yeah, you know, there's certain cases that you come across, and like I said, um, there's certain cases, like for instance, Miss Dog Lover. I did this case with oh shoot, Lawrence. Why am I forgetting her name all of a sudden? No, Lawrence.
Who?
It's on the tip of my tongue. Claudia Lawrence, and now she had sent me a few cases, a few of them, a couple of them, and Claudia was the one that grabbed my heart. I read the whole stories, went through all the different things and read it. And Claudia's was a case from 2009. If you guys haven't watched the video, 2009. And to this day, unfortunately, her murder still goes unsolved. They had arrested a few people along the way. But basically, she was on her way to work. And, kind of like the Lucy Letby case, you know, like I'm sure the doctor's wife wasn't too happy about finding about that stuff, eh? Isn't it funny how all these little things come out of the woodwork? So in Claudia's case, she was very promiscuous as well. So, like, meaning she was dating and seeing a kind of a lot of people and stuff like that. So it's kind of like do because there's a lot more to it. Because all of a sudden, when somebody goes missing or something happens, like in the Lucy Letby case, all these little dark secrets start coming out. You know.
Right.
Oh, my sister's Deb, my twin is in Mexico and she gets home tomorrow night, by the way. And all I said was keychain, t-shirt, thank you. And then I said mug. I wonder if
Yeah.
she got me a mug as well. She sent me pictures. So all I'm saying is because I don't get to go, I just live like curiously through them to like bring me something back. Right. So anyways, yeah. One day.
Hopefully anyone that was in the hurricane. I know we need to move on to the other case. Anyone that was in the the path of the hurricane that went through this week. Hopefully everyone is safe. I know Deb was in Florida. I know myself here. We just got a tremendous amount of rain. There were 5 tornadoes in North Carolina, but none of them were near where I am. We just got like an entire night of rain and wind, but I've gone through worse. So,
Well, I seen Deb say something about it, and then Ruckus was wearing this like I don't know, like this freaking straw hat or something, and it was flailing in the wind on a little short he was doing, and he was talking about the storm. Is he from Florida, Deb, or was he just down there visiting? Because he was talking and it was really windy, and he had this hat thing on. Mhm. Gave a travel warning to the.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were warning LGBTQ people not to travel to the U.S.
Why?
because of some of the I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because of your like, oops, sorry, because of like your tornadoes and stuff, but you're
No,
talking about
it was like political stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he does live in Florida. Okay.
Oh, did I tell you, Sonny? I know I sent it in the group chat. I was okay. So, last thing before we move on to the case, I was up the other morning at like 6 a.m. and I was laying there watching the breaking news press conference with Governor DeSantis in Florida talking about the hurricane. and they had a side-by-side screen. This was on NBC. And on one side, they had the press conference, and on the other side, they were showing the hurricane blowing in. And all of a sudden, in the camera, I see one guy start kind of walking across the screen. And I see his hat, and I see him like with his phone out. And I'm laying in bed half awake, and I was like, I know him. It was JLR.
Yeah, wait, I remember you sending me something saying like JLR's following the hurricane, something like
I
that.
took a picture of the TV, and I was like, JLR's in the hurricane.
I haven't looked at him actually because, like I said, was working so hard. That's for me, like I said, there's something about him that I don't like, but I like. When you, like I said, you love to hate him, hate to love him type of thing. Yeah. There's just something comical about JLR. And
I went to his channel. Then I went to his channel and I spent the next 3 hours watching his live with him in the hurricane.
That's funny. Share screen. Let's go to
with like 2,000 other people, by the way.
With what?
With like 2,000 people in his chat.
Dang. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't even know what he's at. Last I looked, he was over 70K. What's he at now? What's the little dude at now? JLR. What are you at there, little buddy? Now I'm calling him my little buddy for some reason. He's slowed down a little bit. He's at 72.8. But he's doing it. Bottom line is,
yeah. Yeah, he was outside that Hampton Inn in Perry, Florida. Just his hat didn't even blow away. He had his media shirt on.
Deb, if you see Melania, whatever her name is, Trump, Melania, Melania. I'm drinking.
Mr. Oblove, super chat. £1.99. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Hurricane isn't safe from JLR. Woman face funny.
That's funny. And truly, this is called Jaw Drop. I know it's hard to see, but anyways, it's called Jaw Drop, and it's called Blueberry Blast. Yeah, it's alcohol. It's Friday. He does get the boots. You know what he does? He does. I honestly, you guys, I would love to do that. It really pisses me off that I don't live in the U.S. sometimes, but I'm kind of still sorry. But I mean, I do like Canada. Like I was talking with Mustang yesterday. I was like, I like Canada to live in, but I like your vacation spots. But when it comes to this true crime stuff, I would probably be sitting freaking like, what do they call that? When someone sits right beside the other person, like your wingman. I'd probably be sitting in that car right beside JLR going, giddy up, let's go, come on, let's get it. Because I like the stuff like that. I can easily talk to people or try to talk to people. It's easier in person, obviously. But I like stuff like that. I'd be like, rap it on. Like if I lived in Delphi, knock, 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 how are you? Knock, knock, hey, Ron Logan, can I talk to you? But he's dead now, so can't. But anyways, it's like in my next life, I'm coming back as a beautiful angelic singer that's going to be like singing like the angels. That's what I vowed to do, is come back as that. I'm not going to come back as a cat, even though I'm jealous sometimes. But anyways, so what we're going to listen to first, you guys. Okay, so this is to do with the 8 passengers. Myself, like I said, I've watched a few videos and stuff on it just today. After I finished off my Lucy Letby video. Don't forget to go watch that, please. It took a lot of work, and I want you guys to love me and go watch that one because it's a really good video. It's about that bad nurse, okay? But anyways, so this case like here, I don't know a lot about it, but when you start speaking of children and about parenting, okay? Like, you guys know me. I don't believe in harming children whatsoever, okay? There are freaking little gifts of joy. And I know there are some people out there that, like believe in the spank and stuff like that. I personally don't. But apparently she had some pretty harsh kind of toughness going on there. And YouTube has taken down the channel, and it had like 2 million followers. and like over 1 billion views and stuff like that. Yeah, no, never heard of them either. I never heard of them either. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
much,
had
I don't
not
really
either.
yeah, I don't honestly need their advice. Thank you very much. In fact, they probably should have been taking advice from me. Um, so one of the things was that the one brother did something to the other brother, and she made him sleep on a bean bag for 7 months. That like more of like what most people would consider extensive parenting, but this
Right.
kid had like freaking, was rapping on doors, and he had like freaking like masking tape marks and whatever. I think that the mom was charged, but not the dad, from what I heard. But anyways, what we're going to listen to first is, I guess, that there's this unreleased 911 audio, and so there's two of them. Okay, so hold on, which is the first one? This one right here, I believe, is the first one, and then so it's like part two. So I'm just going to put ourselves on mute,
Yeah,
and so this is, hey.
I've not heard this,
Hey.
so I'm interested.
Yeah, I only me neither. I played it for about 30 seconds, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this on the live. Okay, so let's do that. I'll turn it up as best as I can.
Control 12x11, I'll be 17, I'll back 17.
Yeah, boy, this is where he said a 12-year-old male showed up with tape around his legs Thursday asking for help, said he was afraid asking for police.
Copy 17.
7 Alpha, 17 as well.
101 to back.
10-4, you can show me 17. 10-4, he gave the name of Russell Frankie, unknown date of birth, or he did give us the date of birth, but I'm not showing any Russells and Stillman. I'll keep looking into that. The RP said he left through the porch of the neighbor's house. 10-4, break 12x11 and 17 to 10-14. The male does have duct tape around each ankle. He's not telling the RP why, and said that there's sores around his wrists and ankles. The RP is becoming emotional regarding the child's health. I'm going to go ahead and have medical stage on this one.
Copy. 1X 4323.
12x11, 12x14, or 17, sorry. The ERP said that he left from a neighbor's Jody Hildebrand in Ivan's 54-year-old female. Not sure if they're related. When asking the ERP's parents info, he said his mom is Ruby Frankie, unknown where she lives.
Copy.
12x11, 12x17. I do have a Ruby Frankie spelling with an E on the end of Frankie, address out of Springville. Only involvement was a traffic offense a couple of days ago.
Copy.
He's also saying that there's two of his sisters are back at the home as well.
Copy that. Control 12x11, 23. 12x11, 12x5, will you give me a 21? 10-4. Control 6 Delta 3 will be 82 with one female.
Copy 82, 1057.
Control 12x17.
Go ahead.
Do you have an address for that, Jody?
10-4, 8.
10-4, can you put that on the CAD, please?
10-4. Rostina, go ahead.
Stand by.
1 Alpha, can you copy a welfare check?
1 L.
12X17, it looks like if you're at the looking out the front, go left, it's going to be your
Copy that. Thank you. Copy.
RP and the Juber are going to be sitting out on the front porch. No visible weapons. The male is currently wearing a long sleeve and shorts. And medical's 23 as well.
10-4 ETAs. 3 minutes. Medical's in front of me. Control Force 28. You can assign me that custodial. I'll be 21.
28, thank you. 10-4, I'll send you Jody's 27 as well.
Copy that.
312, control 1036.
Go for it.
Okay, now just 1 second because there's another part to this. Now let me see here. How did I get over to it last time? Whoops.
Control Medic 42 and you 40.
Hold on. It was so that was the 5-minute call.
Where do they live? Do they live in Utah? Does someone say?
Yeah, Utah.
Okay.
Okay,
So
hold
this
on.
is a family of 8 in Utah, and they were allegedly abusing the kids, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Believe it.
Hey, Fig.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Figgy. Hold on. Let's see here. 1 second. There we go. Hey, Figgy. Sorry. I just needed to say that for Fig. Okay. Bye. So anyway, anywho, yeah, so there's another one. So I'm just going to play that in continuation with this one. Okay. So again, so this is part 2 of it. And this one's like 4 minutes. Okay, guys.
Okay.
12X511, 314. Medical is going to transport him. Said that his wounds are in need of immediate care.
Copy. Control, Tower 40, show myself in 5 heading that way.
Perfect. 7-7, I don't have any Rose Frankies coming back in Stillman or in Utah. I did find a Ruby Frankie, which I sent to 12X11, showing an address out of Springville. However, only involvement is a traffic offense a couple days ago.
10-4.
Control 12X11 for your 14 as well. The child looks very emaciated.
Copy at 1109. 1109.
12X5, 12X17, go ahead with me. He's on the phone.
17, this is 3. Will you just make sure that nothing happens until you get people there to look at what's going on?
4, you want medical to hold off to transport to the hospital?
We need to get some photographs first.
10-4, we're going to have them hold here.
Yeah, if he's alert and breathing, just hang out and wait for us, please.
4.
12X11, control.
Good.
After doing a little digging, it looks like that 27 I sent you for Ruby Frankie is going to be the one that is associated with the Jody Hildebrand. They're both showing a therapist from Salt Lake and associated through social media as well.
Got 12X1711, can you head over here to the road?
10-4.
Control 12X11, what's the address for that Jody Hildebrand?
Sorry, which address for Jody?
you have an address for her in Kansas?
Yeah, 10-4, she's just a few streets up showing the address of.
Copy.
If mom really is Ruby, I threw her 21 in the call as well from her 27.
Control 12X11. Does she have an address in Springville?
Yeah, 10-4, she's showing up in Salt Lake per her Facebook. Her and Jody both are therapists showing addresses up or locations for their work up in Salt Lake as well.
Copy, yeah. 10-4, that's going to be the mom.
Looks like we did have an involvement with mom on the 25th of this month. It was a traffic offense in a white Honda. I'll send the 28 to your cat as well. 12X11, triple I is going to be negative on mom. I threw the 28 in the call as well.
Copy, thank you.
Control, about what time did this get called in?
The call was created at 11:02.
10-4, thanks.
Okay. Well, actually, we'll take that down for a second. And so that was the 911 calls, unreleased or whatever. But they're on YouTube. I seen Ickmail had them, so I was like, oh, let me just go to, on Twitter. No, was it Twitter? No, TikTok. Duh. Shoot, TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, I was having a stupid moment there. So yeah, as it was playing, right, I quickly raced to the bathroom, and all of a sudden it's locked, and I'm like, oh my god! And then my husband's like, oh, sorry, just a second. And I was like, gotta go. But anyways, but I can still hear it because I have it on like 100%. So actually, let me turn it down now, because I literally had it at 100%. Okay, so let's share the screen again, and you guys know one of the best sources to go to is like the Daily Mail, right? So that's what
Daily fail.
in the sense, honestly, they usually a lot of times have the best information for pictures and stuff like that. So they're therapists, eh? And yes, of course, Meg. But anyways, so it says the estranged daughter of Mormon YouTuber Ruby Frank says mom of six was reported. You know what? Before I kind of continue on with that, let me at least show you guys. I'm sure most of you know, but here, I'll just share this picture. But this is the family here, okay? So that's Kevin Frank, and of course that's Ruby Frank, and that's their 6 children right there. So that's who we're talking about for anyone that doesn't know. I think it was Pamela that had sent me actually this a couple days ago. But anyways, I only really listened to it like a little bit the other day, but very little because I was working on the Lucy Letby. So I really only listened to it today. And then I was like, wait, what? Children. So let's hit stop screen. We'll go back to this. So I'm not deeply knowing a lot about this case. So as I read along, me, you, and everybody else, or some other people are going to probably learn some things that we didn't know about this. But anyways, so it said, Ruby Frank says mom of 6 was reported to the police years before child abuse arrest. As sisters say, they kept quiet for the sake of her children. Now, Ruby Frank, 41, was taken into custody on Wednesday after 2 children were found starved with open wounds and duct tape on their extremities. Her estranged daughter, Sherry, Sherry made a post about it's about time. Anyways, said that she had warned the police for years about the allegations that Frankie's 3 sisters, who are also influencers, have also released statements admitting that they kept quiet on the subject. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, so this is like, sorry, I had the thing up still. Sunny, do you know which one ran for help? Well, it was the son, and it was, I think it was a littler boy there. So I think, was it Russell? Was it Russell? Well, let's just read on here and only because I can't remember, but I thought was it Russell? We'll see the children in just a sec, I think. So let's see. So a daughter of the Mormon YouTuber mom arrested on suspicion of child abuse said police were warned for years and that the allegations before they finally acted. Ruby Frank, 41, known for her YouTube channel, 8 Passengers, was taken into custody on Wednesday after 2 children were found starved with open wounds. Okay, I already said that. Police were called after a child climbed out of the window of a home and ran to a neighbor pleading for food and water. The neighbor saw the child's wounds and immediately dialed 911 before another child was also found in similar physical conditions with malnourishment. Okay, so here's the parents there. Frankie was arrested alongside her business partner. Okay, so Jody Hildebrand. Well, I had a friend when I was a kid with that last name. For 2 counts of aggravated child abuse. Her daughter shared.
Right. Isn't that also the name of that newscaster that was the victim of a homicide back in like the 80s in, was it Davenport, Iowa? Jody Hildebrand.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that was her name. She
And
was a
could be.
newscaster, and she, like, her heels were found next to her car and everything, and she didn't show up for work to be on the news that morning.
Not
I
sure.
could have sworn that was her name.
But
Jody
like for me, yeah, certain names stick out because like I knew a Troy Hildebrand going up. It's not a common name, at least not here. But that's why certain names like that, like you know how it is, association. So it could be for that same case that you're speaking of. So her daughter Sherry has now claimed relatives have been trying to tell the police and CPS for years about this, adding that she was so glad that they decided to step up and the kids were safe. She posted the message to Instagram with a photo of police outside the home captioned finally. Now, when we were listening to the recordings, did you hear the dispatcher say that the officer was even feeling overwhelmed for the child? Meaning obviously in the condition that this child was in. So here's 4 of the girls there, without the boys, I suppose. And let's see here. It says Kevin Frankie has said his urgent focus is to keep his 6 children, which he shares with former YouTube Ruby Frank, together under his care. Well, okay, I'm just going to go to this. Dude, you lived in the same house. So why was... I wonder if there's going to be charges against him too, because you knowingly are letting this happen, like meaning you're both the parents. So you definitely know what's going on in your own darn house. So you know what? At the end of the day, like I said, what I'm going to find, and I don't know enough about the story yet, but what I'm going to find disgusting is if somebody is literally on a YouTube channel and they're preaching about freaking family stuff. Yeah. Okay. Like, seriously, do not make me throw up right now if I have to listen to someone that freaking has a YouTube channel. Okay. Kids are presents. They are gifts. They are to every, like, just like, I don't care, like I said, what skin color you are. Everyone is a human being and deserves to be treated decently and with respect. And that goes for me for the prisons. It doesn't matter that still people deserve to be treated with respect. Now, granted, there's some real whack jobs out there in this life, but at the end of the day, we're talking about children here. And if there's one of my biggest pet peeves, it's putting and doing things to children. Like, it just sickens me to no end. So obviously, if this kid and this cop, and I don't know enough about the story yet, but I know enough to know that if this kid has markings on him and they found another kid in the same position, and then they also found the instruments, you know, like obviously the duct tape and different things like that, you are a sick parents, sick, twisted
even a checked out dad is going to notice duct tape on the kids.
Right. Like, this man is not innocent, right?
But, you know, I mean, she, you know, I would assume a large part of their family income came from the sponsorship deals, from, you know, advertising dollars, from donations by viewers. They, you know, one of the elements of her punishment should be that she should have to pay back every dime of the money she's received from the public.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the fall from grace someone takes like this, because, I mean, I guarantee you that's, you know, the biggest, she's probably in a woe is me state right now. Not like, oh, I shouldn't have done this to my children, but like,
right.
how has my whole life crumbled? Because it's all me.
And that's what they were saying. Was that's how basically, like, it wasn't like she was addressing the children. It was like addressing the fact of like, woe is me, like you just said.
And so when I look at her, I think, you know,
go ahead.
Take a long walk off a short pier.
Very fast, yes. Yeah. And far be it if we should have another case on our hands because you go and take that long walk.
Right. Or you have duct tape around your extremities.
I can't tell you. If I could literally rage speak right now, the words that would come out of my mouth, because I am always so appalled how parents can do anything but love their children. And that when people are taking their lives, like there's no words to express my anger about this. These are
a child does not climb out of a window in their home and escape to get food and water from someone unless they are in dire situations.
Well,
because you're in the place that you should trust the most in the world, which is your home. And the people that you should trust the most in the world are your parents. And sadly, not everyone can do that. So I would say that, the conditions in that home are probably 1,000 times worse than we even know about now.
Yeah. Like I can understand that, especially in this day and world, how people are like little following ants in a sense. And it's kind of like in here, even in a basic topic or something that we're talking about, there's, the people that go way far over, try to tell you how to run your YouTube channel, try to do this. So we all know that, to me, that's to be expected, that when you're running a channel and you're a big channel, you're going to have these people that go, what, you put your kid in a corner, that's pure abuse. And then and then there's to the extreme. So we all know that there's those ones out there that, are there to cause crap, report, because it's like people don't like other people's successes in a sense, but this isn't the case here. So meaning it's always one of those things is that, if a child's literally leaving the house and they found like marks on his wrists, and they found, like I said, the devices, and they found the other child like that, like I said, and the kid's escaping so that he can get food and whatever. Like I said, what other secrets are hiding in your household? Like, really? Like, that's the way that you deal with how to discipline children? I don't know. Just, I'm sure as the story breaks open even more, and the daughter, like I said, speaking out, and some of the aunts there speaking out, like it's about time. So yeah, I just think that sometimes it's a hard balance between, like where some people get wrongly attacked because people go on their little freaking ant fests in a sense. And then there's cases like this where that this child literally had to escape for them to find out that something more nefarious is going on, even though that they had CPS check them out before when they had a bunch of
and they were therapists.
Right. Like that even gets your goat even more. Like I said, like when you're sitting there preaching about family matters and family stuff, and you can't even parent yourself.
I'm sure Deb's husband would have interesting thoughts on this case,
Look like the wind blew in. Like, he probably like lifted up off of his recliner. I was like, fine. I see that they're live.
Tom's been very busy.
Yeah. I still haven't actually watched your live yet. I'm going to confess. I think I watched a few minutes of it. I know we did a Delphi one. Did you watch it? Don't lie either.
I did. I watched almost all of it. Yeah.
Okay. Was it any good?
It was excellent. Yeah.
Was it? Okay. Just give me a quick play. What? Give me a quick play. What did he go over? Everything with Delphi? Was there anything new?
No, not much.
Did he solve it?
No.
Oh, okay. Go back to your recliner then, Tom.
His face got red and he got sweaty a few times, and then he just ended it.
That's because he probably thought that I was in there listening. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
playing.
I think it was 4 hours again, wasn't it? 4.5? Was it?
I don't
The
know.
live? Something like that. Yeah, that's just kind of minor now. I mean, us being at 1 hour and 30 minutes is excessive at this moment for us, isn't
Yeah.
it? Doing a live is excessive for us at the moment.
I
Okay.
know, right? Like I think this is my first in over a week.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as it was like a twofold, anyways, I need to come out of my funk a little bit. I'll say it that, because each day, I don't know. Each day I was getting up, I was like, I don't want to make a video today, and I would, but no, sometimes when you feel burnt out. I was feeling burnt out, and I don't know, a few different things going on with the whole burnout thing of whatever. And I was just going, what direction am I going in? Where am I going? Where do I want to be? I don't know.
Were you having an existential crisis?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's one of those things where sometimes I just sit there and convince myself, it's okay, you need the break, you need the break. But every day I was waking up and I was like, yeah, I just don't feel like getting out of bed doing a video right now. I'm a night owl full and through and through. I'm a total night owl. I only wish that my husband was on a night shift or something like that, because I get my best work done when I'm at nighttime. That's when I can really concentrate more. So during the day, it's like, oh, okay, that was 2 hours of work. Now I need a nap. But anyways, beyond that, let's get back into it. Okay, stop flirting with Tom, and he's already taken by us, right, Adam? We own Tom. Okay, so the Mormon YouTuber Frankie pictured with her daughters was taken into okay, blah blah blah. We already heard that. Okay, so these are the two that are running the channel. So Ruby Frank left, who ran the now defunct, like how that word defunct 8-passenger channel, was arrested along with her business partner, Jody. Now, I don't know why she was arrested. So that part I don't know yet. Like, why was she arrested? So I don't know. In
Maybe she
further
was
suggestion
complicit.
that maybe. So in further suggestion that Frankie's alleged abuse was known by relatives, a statement from her sisters said that they have kept quiet over the subject for the sake of her children. The statement posted by Ellie Mecham, Bonnie, Julie DeRue, to each of their Instagram accounts said, for the last 3 years, we have kept quiet. So that's obviously been since 2020 when there was controversy back then. So for the last 3 years, we have kept quiet on the subject of our sister Ruby Frank for the sake of her children. Behind the public scene, we have done everything we could to try to make sure the kids were safe. I call crap on that. Sorry, sisters. If you knew that those children were having issues back then and only something's been done about it now, you're right. So you think you were doing it for the sake of the children by not saying anything? So sorry. If you know something, say something. How about that? The sisters are like seriously, if I knew that, and this happened before, to be honest with you, with my twin sister. She was mad at Paige, and her mouth was going blah, 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 blah. I said, Tan, I'm sorry. Paige is staying here with me, because my sister, like, not that my sister like hits her and stuff like that, but sometimes her words can be very hurtful. And so I was just like, So, I said, just let Paige be with me. And so I had Paige for a few months living with me, right? I know my sister's life was stressful and stuff like that, but I'm sorry. Words can sting. It doesn't have to be physical abuse, right? Words can sting. Now, this is probably when Paige was about, she was going through her whole, well, she still is. Who are we kidding? She still does her mouth and she still does her drug life and stuff like that. And I get it, but we're not talking about a single parent here. But my sister was never like abusive, but words can be just as hurtful, right? But anyways, my thing is this: I will never stand by ever. I don't give a frick who you are, and ever let children be harmed and sit there and just pass it off. I don't work that way. I'm sorry. So for these 3 sisters, sorry, shame on you too. Shame on you guys. If for 3 years that everyone's keeping their mouth shut because you were doing what was best for the children? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Uh-oh, Tom's trying to post links again. Tom,
Oh,
you know,
and that name that I thought sounded familiar. That was Jody Hosentrote in Des Moines,
okay.
not Davenport.
Okay.
But I was close.
Yeah.
And she's been missing for over 28 years now, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you know, this is how I feel. And this is my own personal belief, just because of my own experiences. But I always know for me personally that the life we live down here isn't the life you have when you move on. So that always gives me like some sort of consolation, like just like for Abby and Libby. It's like it's hurtful and sad for any of these events to happen on earth. But yet I always know that although their lives were taken too soon, that they're in a good place, you know. And so it just really depends on how you feel about that stuff. But for me, like I said, I'm always grateful for the fact of that part, at least, that knowing that we can communicate and stuff with them and stuff like that. It just takes away to me that kind of hurt and pain. But again, it's just really on how you view the other side, or however you whatever your beliefs are. So anyways, for me, that's how I personally think. So Ruby was arrested. Say, okay, once, what is it, the sisters are also said that the sisters are also YouTubers and that they wouldn't fire it moving forward with regular content without addressing the most recent events. Once we do, we will not be commenting on it further. Ruby was arrested, which needed to happen. Jody was arrested, which needed to happen. Okay, so I wonder what Jody's involvement is in all this. Okay, the kids are now safe, which is the number one priority. Right. Okay, Father of the Year, you know.
Oh.
So he, like I said, I'm sure he's going to get arrested because he, like I said, you don't live in the same house and not know what's going on. Come on now, right? We ain't stupid. You didn't post a link.
Right.
I did an @Fig who has appeared as is that what it is? Come on now. You know it was the XXX sites that you keep posting on here. Anyway. Okay. So who's this? The sister said for the last 3 years we have kept quiet on the subject. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these pictures. I always like looking at pictures. Can you guys see those? Can you guys? Yeah. Okay. Good. So let's take a look at these pictures. A statement from Frankie's sister said that they would have been kept quiet for the sake of the children. Oh, that blows me away, that statement. Okay, get out of my face. For the sake of the children. Okay, this is Bonnie. Yeah, get out of my face, Bonnie. All right. Ruby was arrested, which needed to happen. Jody arrested, which needed to happen. This is Julie. Get out of my face, Julie. You guys sit there and frickin' wait all those years and saying you did it for the children. Come on now. For the last 3 years, we have okay, blah, blah, blah. We wouldn't feel right. Okay, that's just more pictures. Okay. That's them there too. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, she's been arrested, so we'll see how this all plays out.
Parents of the Year.
Yeah. I mean, beautiful family. I love this photo. This photo is awesome. I love the coloring of it, the colors that they're wearing. It looks like Easter all over again, you know?
It's very Saved by the Bell.
Yes. Okay, let's see here. What else? Finally. Okay, so Frankie's eldest daughter, Sherry, who is 20, posted about her mother's arrest on Instagram, sharing an image of police officers outside the home captioned, "Finally." Like, their whole life right now, can you imagine the YouTube deals that they had plus the YouTube income? All of that gone. And
because that's because you know what, actions have consequences, and if you're
Absolutely.
going to duct tape your children's extremities together, then I have no use for you in the world. So
yeah,
you can, I didn't know about this family until this week, so they can go. I hope these children are okay, but the mom and dad can become obscure and hopefully go to jail for what they've done.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like I said, I have very little sympathy and patience for things. And again, I could never stand by and know that, that a child is being abused and then say, oh, well, we did it for them. And then 3 years later, it's like because the child escaped out a window. So what the heck you mean? Like I know that there was reports, back sooner and stuff like that. But like the system fails these children. It's always usually until it's too late. You know, I'm so glad that this boy escaped and opened up this freaking Pandora's box and this box of worms and jar of worms or whatever and stuff like that. To bring to truth, to bring to light, the injustice that's obviously being done to these children. And you don't even have to go as far as the fact that they said that they found the instruments for what they use to bind them, right? So that would be probably like duct tape and whatever other things that they used. I'll put my DNA on the like button, and then after I've finished off her a box of wine. What was their YouTube channel? It's taken down now. Who was the other lady that was her co-host?
I believe their YouTube channel was. I think it was basically a parenting family YouTube channel. Correct.
Oh, well, she said, what was it about? Correct. Yeah, like it was like a whatever family thing, talking about
right raising 6 kids, probably in the Mormon faith.
Too. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not extensively caught up. I'm just reading it along with you guys, just to understand it a bit more. This is Sherry. Okay, this is the oldest daughter. No longer
She's the
in contact with
one,
her.
correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because she's old enough. She was old enough to finally say, no,
Enough's
I'm not going to
enough.
be treated this way.
Yeah. So Jody,
they look
Hildebrandt. Fun. So I think that's it for that. Oh, Princess Diana. Oh, back in the day.
I don't know if they believe in that. It's all that milk they drink. They just get too wild.
They're just showing the same pictures. Go away. Okay. What's Tom saying?
He said 6 kids by some prophylactics.
Is he talking dirty again? Oh, I see. Hey, don't Mormons typically have a bunch of kids? Okay, what is Anne saying here? Looks like this woman whom mom lost a good deal of weight to where she looks like sort of a emaciated. Too big of a word for me, Anne. Emaciated. Think. Wonder if she got
emaciated. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Emaciated. Okay. Wonder if she got fixated on not looking fat on YouTube and extended to the children. I'll be interested to see how this story unfolds for sure. Like I said,
most of the people on YouTube I've seen are fat. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Freaking, you could harpoon me anytime you want. I can probably jump into the Pacific Ocean, empty it in about 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not 2, maybe 2 jumps in. All right. Deb, that's just a minor detail. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I could never go drink with Deb. Probably not. Unless I want the Bill Cosby roofie cocktail poured in my drink. Mormons love to procreate. Yeah.
Right. And everyone knows Deb is California sober.
California sober. I haven't seen Ray. Deb, can you just let us know how Ray's doing in the dungeon, by the way? FYI. Don't tell him. It's people like, there's people like, this is the thing. There's people like me who are just being open and honest and shit. And then people think that I'm the one that's probably more like the little one that's going to be sitting there putting some roofies in cocktails, when really it's truly people like, people like this that you would never think would do it. Okay? That's the truth of the matter.
Are you talking about Deb or me? Because my name's on there, but her picture.
Oh, I'm talking about Deb, not you. Yeah. Well, Ray is tied up at the moment. See, sorry. Yeah, you know, little by little, Deb's coming out of that shell to show us those true colors over there. Yeah. Oh, hey, Figgy. Since you're here, hey, Fig, next Friday, we're going to do a live with a group of us. I expect you to answer me now because I'm kind of, hey, Tom, since you're here too, you guys want to join? Come on now. Let's have a fun panel night. Delphi. Yeah.
Tom already did one live, and then he was like immediately like, "I'm gonna have to do another live within 2 months."
Oh my god. I don't really feel like hearing him bitch, to be honest with you. Haha, both. I hate live chats, but thanks. Kiss my ass. Shut up. See you on Friday. There, Tom.
But I think that I don't think that
he,
I don't think. Okay.
You don't think what? He likes it when I talk to him like that.
I'm just not sure if I ran that at Grammarly, it would be the pro.
English.
Tom's been
a little bit. We know this. You know, it's kind of backwards day. So, anyways, Figgy, just saying, okay, right? You guys need to be just like open and honest. Just be like, yes, okay, I'll join you, or no, I'm busy that night, which will be a big fat lie because you're probably not. I might be busy that night, but you guys aren't busy that night. Anyways, Deb, all right, Deb, support with Steph is going to be on. Figgy, let me know if you want to join us or not. Tom, yeah, Tom. I hate it when you play hard to get, dude. That's why Deb's True Crime Notebook. It's her literal notebook of victims. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna do a Delphi live next Friday. Whoever wants to come comes. If you don't. Okay, there we go. I almost choked
we
to
haven't
death.
done one well, I don't think we've done a Delphi live since
since
Kagan's sentencing, and we were on for like 10 hours.
I'm almost choked to death. I need to no, don't worry. Okay, I'm sure that your cat will save you, and you only need a week to recuperate. I'm not available unless there's a huge Delphi news. I'll host my own chat. Oh, you're so rude. You're just so rude, and I love you. All right, I'm in for Friday. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm in for Friday. I YOLO. Anyways, okay. Well, let's go back to more pressing things here right now. Now let's see here. So Frankie's husband, Kevin Frank, says that she shared. Wait a second. Did they not live together? Frankie's husband, Kevin Frank, who she shares 6 children. Wait, what? Frank's husband, Kevin Frank, who she shares. Yeah, I guess who she shares. Okay. 6 children with Sherry, Chad, Abby, Julie, Russell, and Eve. Okay. So I think so obviously we got 4 girls in there. So
and the 2 boys.
So Steffa, you take your pick of which one, considering we heard Russell in the actual video or the voice thing. Pretty sure it's Russell, okay? You have 50-50 chance of getting that one right.
So okay. I was curious if they still live together or not, because that was one of the things I read was that, I was like, wait, do the parents not live together anymore?
Well, maybe it's Jody and the chick. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's that.
That would be an unapproved Joseph Smith twist.
Okay. So definitely Tom Webster can't come on now because Fig says yes. Okay, I'll join you as long as there's no perverts on with me. No problem.
Yes, I won't be here.
You're uninvited anyway, so there you go. No pervs. Adam can't. I don't think Adam can make it either. I can. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. We're supposed to be serious here, people. All right. I'll try. You guys are great fun. Love you guys. So Kevin's attorney, Randy S. Kester, told Page 6 his client's urgent focus is simply to keep his children together under his fatherly care. 4 minor children were taken into custody or care of the children and CFS following the police's investigation. It is unconfirmed if the children were related to either Frank or Hildebrand. Okay, wait, what? It is unconfirmed if the children were related to either Frank or Hildebrand. So 4 minor children. What? Okay, I'm confused right now. What? Both women have been previously criticizing their teachings on parenting, collaborating on Hildebrandt's life counseling services connections. According to an arrest record, a child fled through the window of Hildebrandt's house, okay, in Ivins and went to a neighbor who then called police. The Santa Clara Ivins, safety department in Utah arrested Frank and Hildebrandt after a report of a juvenile in need of at 10:50 a.m. on Wednesday. Authorities said the child was described as that word, emaciated and malnourished, with open wounds and duct tape around the extremities. Huh. So when they're saying extremities, are we talking the extremities? Is that what we're talking about?
Their arms and legs. This says they had 5 million subscribers on YouTube.
5? I see 2 million everywhere. Well, we're still kind of learning about the case. So now in my head, I'm trying to figure out, come on, who knows a little bit more here? So, are all 6 children of Kevin Franks and whatever her name is again? What's her name? Ruby.
Jody, you mean Jody Hillebrand?
Yeah, there's 6 children. That's why it's called 8 passengers, because
according to USA Today, Ruby Frank was arrested alongside her business partner Jody Hillebrand. The two co-founded the parent advice and counseling YouTube channel and service, Connexions, whatever. It was speculated that she and her husband Kevin Frank also mistreated their 6 children.
Wait, squirrel. Say that one more time.
It is speculated that she and her husband Kevin Frank mistreated their 6 children.
Okay.
Yeah, and the oldest daughter has been vocal about the abuse publicly since 2022.
I'm just confused because they're Mormons. Do Mormons have their wife and cake and eat it too, type thing?
Well, so it's her business partner, and I guess they share. A philosophy, and but how the Hillebrand is, would be complicit in the abuse of these kids, I don't know.
Do Mormons have more than one wife?
No, I mean some small, unofficial, I think, groups do. I'm not an expert, but I don't think that the broad Mormon religion condones that anymore.
What have we got going on here? Feg? He says did you just wink at him? Digital pics in exchange for information. That's it right here on the live. Shirt up. Let's go. Come on, people. Sunny, that is the LDS branch. Is that Luther Latter-day Saints or something? What's LDS stand for?
You mean Latter-day Saints?
Yeah. Is that them? LDS?
Yeah,
is that LDS?
That's what it stands for.
Okay. All I know is that the Mormons, when I lived in Calgary, they would steal all the time. They
just
would
blame the whole group, Sonny.
The ones that would come into where I worked at Mark's Work Warehouse, they literally wear their big ass dresses and shit, and then stuff a bunch of crap underneath of them, always stealing. I feel like Adam is probably sitting there laughing real hard in the back. Polygamy. Yes. Brilliant in theory. Man, those rubbers. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I
feel like I need to make an official statement that We
Okay, go ahead.
support all religions.
Yes. Because in every religion, people steal. I honestly, that's all I remember. I just really don't know much. They make good bread, tell you that much. But anyways, I really don't know much about those different cultures. Okay, now wait, let's go back to this. Okay, so let's see if we can find out more. In a statement, they said the condition of the juvenile was so severe that they were seen by Santa Clara Irvin's EMS and transported to the local hospital. Information was obtained by the police on other juveniles in similar condition may be in the nearby home. Okay. Officers arrived at the home and searched the residence, locating another child right in the same physical condition. They were also transported to EMS to another for hospital treatment. Cops said evidence consists with the markings found on the juvenile were located in the home. Okay, the evidence, right? Both Frankie and Hildebrandt remain in custody at the Washington County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, you're going to have to wipe that smile off your face, aren't you? All of you on there. Poor kids. Look at that. Right? That's one of those fake things. Oh, look at, yeah, we're all so happy. Not. Okay. So, didn't we read this part? No. Okay. Frankie's right, daughter. Wait, April said she is no longer in contact with her mother. In April, sorry, Sherry stopped talking to her mom. In the post about her mom's arrest, she said, "Today has been a big day. Me and my family are so glad justice is being served. We've been trying to tell the police and CPS for years about this." Okay. Do I have to apologize to the sisters? Because if they were doing what they could, and no one's listening, which happens a lot. They go to the home and everything looks good and whatever. They don't really see big signs, but the system fails kids in so many ways. It's so pathetic. And it's like you're supposed to have all these systems set up, and most of them usually fail you, to be honest with you. And then there's the other ones that slip through the cracks, and there's other ones that don't. I'm so glad that they finally decided to step up. Kids are safe, but there's come on now. I just can't see that for years that they've been trying and that nothing was done. It could be true. What do you think about that, you guys? Like, I don't know enough about your guys' system out there, but I know in Canada, like anything, and just seeing a lot is that lots of times it's like they have these things like CPS and welfare checks, and look how many times that something could have been done, but nothing was really done because it always ever boils down to there's not enough money or there's not enough this.
Like the sisters, they wanted to raise, awareness for it, but they didn't out of concern for the children. Well, we would have saved you from that abusive situation you were in, but, for your sake, we didn't. Huh?
Yeah, right. Seeing what Anne's saying here. I think that some of those offshoots, there's a good word, offshoots.
That's a good word. That's what I was thinking. I was like subgroups or whatever.
Oh, I was thinking of offshoots, but I was thinking of it in like when Tom, I think, was talking about the rubbers or something. I was thinking offshoots. I was just like, oh, there's a good word.
No, and like if I were making a spreadsheet or a PDF Word document, I would put that as a subgroup, subheader.
Okay. Okay. Adam, got me all laughing and stuff now. Stop it. You guys.
Sorry.
Keep it classy in here, someone. Come on. Okay. See, blame the chat. Okay, where's that Knopf person? She needs to find her way back here and realize we just don't go straight to the point. We go straight, then we veer, straight, veer, straight like that.
Well,
you never know what you're going to get. Left, east, right, west. Okay, Miss Dog Lover. I'm so glad you're going to go to bed considering you're 8 hours ahead. 8 hours, Miss Dog Lover.
Miss Dog Lover, it's 5 a.m. Go to bed.
Right. The dad was probably too busy looking at magic rocks and hat. Right. Okay, what else we got? Okay. So Frankie is well known for her strict parenting style on the channel, which she stopped uploading footage to in January of 2022. It was taken down earlier this year. Okay, wait. Frankie is well known for her strict parenting style on the channel, which stopped uploading footage in January of 2022. It was taken down earlier this year. When asked why she left YouTube behind months later on Connections, she said she opted to stop uploading videos because she wanted to save her kids. Huh. Frankie racked up more than 2.2 million subscribers for documenting their day-to-day endeavors on social media with her husband Kevin. Okay, so it sounds like the 8 Passenger channel. Then was that the one? Stopped back in kind of January,
Right.
where she stopped uploading. But the channel's taken down by YouTube now. Okay. The mother of 6 came under fire in July after footage resurfaced of her allowing her daughter Eve 6 to go hungry because she forgot to make her own lunch. Like, what the heck, right? Are you kidding me?
I have forgotten to eat lunch most days of my life.
Yeah, I guess you'd be dead by now. 6
I'm
feet
not
under.
a child, though, so.
Yeah. So let's see. In the video posted in YouTube in February 2020, Ruby explained that she had received a text from her daughter's teacher telling her that the youngest didn't have anything to eat for lunch. She said all her kids are responsible for preparing their own lunches in the morning, so she would not be dropping off any food for Eve because she wanted to teach her a lesson. Frankie said, "My hope is that she will be hungry and come home and be like, that was really painful for being hungry all day. I'll make sure she always has lunch with herself." Really? A freaking 6-year-old.
Oh,
I
she was
can
6?
see,
Oh, yeah, that's not
I,
cool.
I was gonna say I can see doing that to
If
a
you're
teenager.
14,
Yeah, and saying, "Hey, look, I'm not like seriously. You got 2 arms, 2 legs. Make your darn lunch, or go
like, I mean, if you're 14
bum
and
some
you like
money off
trade your
some."
lunch money for like Marlboros,
Yeah.
then that's your problem. But
So it says the natural outcome is that she's just going to have to go hungry. Okay, so that's it for that particular one. But hold on, because there was another one. Ooh, oh, Fig, let's see, had your thing up there the whole time. Mr. Fig watching Mrs. Fig. Oh, Mrs. Fig. No, Mrs. Fig gets really jealous. That's
no, she doesn't.
Whenever Fig comes in here, Mrs. Fig is like, no, actually, what Miss Fig says is, Fig
Thank God
needs some
he's out of my
sunny time. He needs some Canadian time with Sunny. So she just backs off like the good wife she is, just like my husband, right? Sitting here making poems for you the other day, for love poems with what's his name? Frick, what was his name? Frick, Ben. You know your delicious Ben there. We wrote a love poem for you off of AI.
And then he never came back.
Yeah, Ben. Tom, she is typing for me.
No, I'm kidding.
She's typing for me. Mrs. Fig is gorgeous. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's a gorgeous woman. One day she'll be on my level. No, just kidding. Okay, I was just totally kidding there, Figgy. No, she's very gorgeous. The kind that people get jealous over, to be honest with you. Good thing I'm not a jealous person. But anyways, I know what I was gonna do. So far, do you guys have anything to say about that? Because I know that there was. I just no. What did I just show you? No,
right.
That's not what I meant to show you.
Anne's, I like what Anne says here, because I mean, I was making light of it, but no, obviously now, given the child's malnutrition, the child did not forget her lunch. The woman was likely deliberately not giving a child a lunch. So I have no sympathy for this woman. So any criticism this woman gets, I'm going to jump right on the bandwagon for.
Obviously now, given the children's malnutrition, the child probably didn't forget her lunch. The mom, yeah, right.
Steffa.
Yeah, Tom, go adopt some kids. Do you not want your kids? I I only have 5 Taco Bell driver. Ooh, can I just tell you, since you guys took it towards food for a second, taco, um, the Popeyes makes the most scrumptious chicken burger. They must use an air fryer to make it that light and fluffy. I've never had such a airy chicken burger that when you're eating it, it looks like it's going to be hard. You
Like
know,
a
like,
chicken patty?
huh? No,
Like a
no,
chicken
no,
patty
no,
in
no.
a sandwich?
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. I don't want to call it a patty because it's like having your tip. Like if I was to take it out, it would be like a freaking piece of chicken in a sense, right? But in the burger, it's like like when you go to McDonald's and you ask for the crunchy burger.
No.
But anyway, so yeah, so it's like a nice white, freaking popping in your mouth, delicious piece of chicken tender that's so freaking like it's the most lightest taste of a chicken burger that I've ever had. Where it's like you bite into it expecting your teeth to break, and all of a sudden you're just like overwhelmed by this air. I don't know.
Sonny, do you want an air fryer or do you want an advertising deal with Popeyes? I'm just trying to figure
Oh,
out where we're at right now.
well, no. I told husband one day, I just don't want to spend money and get a cheap like air fryer in a sense. I don't want no
Okay, so
freaking
you want a quality air fryer or a
want
paid partnership with Popeyes?
one of the two. And all I'm saying is that I've never had chicken, and I don't know what an air fryer chicken tastes like. My sister has an air fryer, so I'll just have to get her to make me dinner one day with chicken and battered chicken. But anyways, all I can say is only because I know that air fryers are out there, and I just feel like they use an air fryer because how do you get it just so looks hard, but it's so soft when you bite into it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like having a pillowy puff of air of chicken that's so good. Yeah, I don't know. Add cornstarch to the breading. Cornstarch. Cornstarch is always the secret to a lot of things, to be honest with you. I went to the drive-through the other day, asked for my last name, and I said Bray, B as in boy, because people usually say Gray, huh? When they brought my food, yeah. And they said, "Order for boy." I've never. Roy Rogers. Those are good drinks. I'll tell you that much. But I've never had it. We don't have Red Rogers out here. Okay, I have to go back to
Good
trying
night.
to catch fugitives. Good night, all. Don't worry, we're just waiting for you to leave so we can go back to talking about fugitives.
Well,
No problem.
Tom, how many of them have you caught so far?
Yeah, yeah, Tom.
I hope you've caught several tonight. I
Yeah,
know
Tom.
that was your big plans for tonight.
Oh, one sec. You talk to
But
these people for a sec.
in all honesty, of course, I always love Tom's chat. So if you haven't watched Tom's live from, it was a week ago Thursday, so 8 days ago. Go back and watch it.
Adam,
I have
remember he turned us
PTSD,
down.
so I still have PTSD from it. So PTSD.
PTSD.
Oh,
Whoops. Good night, Tom.
back
Have a
off.
good
Back
weekend.
off there. Back
I'll
off
be
there.
Miss Tom.
Back
I'll
off.
be Mrs. Tom. Oh, fig back off. All right, yeah. Don't. I'll pull out the AI and start freaking making you a freaking poem and everything like that. It's so funny how AI. Don't watch my live. There's nothing new in Delphi. Hopefully. Okay, thank you.
That's why we haven't done a Delphi stream in a month and a half.
Yeah. Even though we all know Tom does a really good job of organizing, you could never claim I am a great organizer. Nope, never. And I'm a better person for it, to be honest. That's why you have channels like Tom, and then you have channels like ours, right? And then so that's why you have people that come in here like Tom, who sits there and goes, I think I just want to relax with Sunny and Adam tonight. It's been a while. I'm a team player.
And we are at 2 minutes and we are at 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I'm like, I need to go to bed soon.
No, stop it. We will. We'll go to bed soon, baby. Just hold on. All right. So the boy was 12, just to say that. I'm not going to read all of this. Hildebrand. Actually, you know what? The only thing I really wanted to read was, here it is. She wrote, "Hi, all. Today has been a big day. Me and my family are so glad that justice is being served. We've all been trying to tell the police. Okay, we already read that. Okay, respect. Okay, please keep them in your prayers and respect their privacy. Sherry Frank also asked the viewers to direct message her with a link to any questionable or concerning connections or 8 passengers videos on there. Okay, that's really what I always want to read. I'm gonna have to watch this tonight, and just see, because I'm curious about the dad and if all the children. I mean, it seems like all those 6 children are between the mom and the dad there, but I need to figure out.
I think Fig's asking AI to describe you.
Oh, Fig, are you
missed one.
Oh, did I miss one? Right. Yeah. And this is so funny because in having the GPT, Chat GPT, yeah. It says, okay, let's give you guys a close up of us right now. In the realm of Maple, okay, AI uses words like weave in the realm. So I've used the Chat GPT. Thank you, because my brain cannot think of some of these big words. So I'm just like, AI, let me just give you the gist of what I want. And it's so amazing what AI can do. So imagine, it's actually quite scary because you literally don't have to write an essay. You don't have to write a song, because your song can be written and your poems can be written now just by, hey, AI, can you write a song like Fig just did here? In the realm of Maple and frosty air, sunny justice, a podcast beyond compare. Oh my goodness, yes. With true crime tales that gripe the soul, she dives into mysteries, unearthing the whole. Oh yes.
Your poem.
Okay, I gotta read it because he spent his time copying and pasting that. Her voice a beacon, and then another thing that they say, beacon in the darkest night, guiding through stories of suspense and fright. Sunny the Canadian, with her heart so brave. He obviously gave it the gist of this. Sunny Canadian, she's awesome, she's amazing. Maple syrup, sorry. And unraveling is another one. Unraveling the truths. Okay, let's say that right. The Canadian with a heart so brave, unraveling the truths that others crave. Oh, I know, it's so awesome. Thank you, AI. With mic in hand. With mic in hand, okay, the passion in her eyes. It's not passion, that's like doggy eyes. She explores the depths with darkness, where darkness lies, solving puzzles, seeking justice true. Hey?
Your mic sounds good. I like that.
Do you? I don't know the difference.
Boom, 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 we can we can tell the difference.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had to return
but they close like that.
Oh. Is it more sexual and sensual? Or is it just more in your face?
It's more effective. Like I'm listening more.
Oh, well, sit up and listen, people. Really? Huh. Okay. Thanks, Fig, for writing that poem, for me bringing this mic to my face now. Now that I realize.
All the people that have always wanted you to be louder.
There you go. All right. So where am I here? Hold on. She explores the depths where darkness lies, solving puzzles, seeking justice true in her podcast world. I can't even talk. She's about to see short. Okay. She shines anew. Hell, if I couldn't say that properly. Okay.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. Sunny sells seashells by the seashore. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Sure she does. All right. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here now for just a moment. If you did. Okay, put your mic to your no, you're not at home.
I don't have my mic plugged in.
Yeah, if that's too loud, you're too old. Passion in her eyes to energize your inner thighs. You just added that yourself. You ever talk to AI, Figgy, and it says to you, I'm sorry, I can't do that request or whatever the heck it says.
Well, I like when it's like ChatGPT was like of September 2021. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah. When they say
prior to
most up-to-date information since August of 2023. Great. So she should know by now that Lucy Letby is guilty. Okay, she's guilty. You guys, but it doesn't use the internet. Can you imagine?
A lot of them are just language,
Yeah. Well, but could you? My husband was saying this to me the other night. He was saying about like AI would be so detrimental if it could if it used the internet, because it doesn't use the internet to go grab its information. And my husband was saying this, he was watching something, but it was something about that
Some of
with
them do.
AI's technology. Huh?
Some of
What?
them do.
No, I don't know. I can't say for sure because
Some of them do.
my husband and I were talking about this, and I remember him telling me something about it. He's like that what's his name? Elon Musk or whatever, said it would be detrimental. Hey, Elon is my Twitter lover, okay? I swear to God, he tweets out from Elon parody every freaking 5 minutes. All
Right.
right. Anyways, Fig, I just want to tell you, I'm glad that your wife approved for you to send me that beautiful poem. And I'm so glad that you took the time to copy and paste that. It meant the world to me, to be honest with you. But isn't that pathetic now? So, like,
You
I
could
don't even
say
have to
you
write,
could claim Siri is technically AI.
you know? Yeah. Well, no, Siri's stupider than AI. Okay.
Well,
Yes, Siri. Because I sit there and say, hey, Siri, what's the weather in
It's currently cloudy and 22 degrees in Los Angeles, United States. Today's high will be 28 and the low will be 19 degrees.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Hey, thank you, Siri. Hey Siri, thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so Siri is not even close to what AI can do because that thing keeps sending me to sites where I just go to AI and I'm just like, hey AI, can you tell me what the best Yorkshire pudding recipe is? Right? And bloop bloop bloop. Here's the ingredients. Here's the oven. But anyway, so my husband was saying how that if AI had control, it's like, it was something about a vacuum cleaner, and meaning that if AI had control of what it can do, or people used AI on the internet, I'm not sure how it was, but it was something about it can go from turning on the vacuums, meaning because it's artificial intelligence, it can use all those sources and grab codes and all this stuff and blah blah blah. Like I think that would be so detrimental myself. Siri is a see you next Tuesday. Siri is a we need to curb AI. Okay. But you know what? But I'm saying like a kid. Like we were just talking about this the other day, right? Okay, hold on. If I get closer, does that sound sexier? Okay, okay. Um, if kids don't even have to write essays. Like seriously, like they don't. All you have to do is tell AI to write you an essay. That's like with me. Like I don't mind using AI, but it does sound kind of like I like to be real. But then there's times when I don't mind using the AI for saying like, "Hey, my brain can't work today. Can you give me a nice intro?" For a cinematic intro for, blah blah blah, Lucy Letby or something like that. And it was so funny because I was watching Daniel on the Drunk Turkey show, and I sent him a message and I said,
please don't. Okay.
What?
I'm listening to you.
Delphi generated images, they're disturbing. Wow, really?
They are disturbing. Don't send them to anyone.
I'll take some, Figgy. Just send them in mine. I'll take messenger there. But yeah, so and then I said to Daniel, because Daniel all of a sudden used this word in the first couple minutes of his intro when he was doing this video, and the word was weave. And I was like, Daniel, did you use the AI assistant to help you with the intro? Just to start, it was just to start because I could tell the difference. So I was like, I mean, I could instantly pick up it because I know that AI uses the word weave our way. And so Daniel used that word, and I was like, dude, you used AI for that, didn't you? And he's like, yeah, for that little first part. But he said it just doesn't sound natural, and it like for me too, it's like
I couldn't deal with that.
Can I just tell you, like I was reading an article, like one of the articles, like in the Independent or whatever freaking one, or one of those articles, like the Daily Mail or something, and I'm literally reading artificial intelligence words. I know those words because they're the same words that AI says when I'm asking it to write a story. It uses certain words, so I'm reading it, and I'm like, dude, you're not even reporting anymore. You're just sitting there telling AI what you wanted to say, and then it gives you this big blurb. And that's exactly it. How lazy are we going to get, people? That's what I want to know. Where you don't even have to use that anymore. Like there's yeah. Oh, thanks, Figgy. Don't tell your wife you sent me those, okay? Thanks.
Who do you think took them?
You. Did you?
His wife.
That's why. Fine.
Just
I'll
kidding,
say
just
you
kidding.
did you?
She's too
Yeah.
classy for that.
Hold on. Hold on, Adam. Just talk to our people for a second and then we'll get going. I just want to go take a quick boo. Okay, one sec.
A quick what?
Go talk. I'm gonna take a quick boo at the pictures that Figgy just sent me. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Yeah. No, talk to our people, all 31 of them for a second. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna go take a look. He says that they're Delphi pictures, but trust me, if I go look, they're not. Shh, Fig. Okay.
You guys, that's what I thought she said too.
Oh, I swear to God, we look like we got a pumpkin head and some scarecrows standing out there.
Oh,
Is
did
that
he send
really?
them to you?
This one totally looks like it got a pumpkin head on with bell bottoms.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
bad.
okay, that's a different one. Okay, wait. Fig, is that what I think it is in that one picture where the tree? Is that like a video thing? Is that like Deb Does Dallas? Did you send me a copy of Deb Does Dallas? I swear that is one. You want to make Wait, am I getting more? Am I getting more? Or is that it? Hold on. Wait, what's this? Hey, I've seen that stuff before. Figgy's giving me the stink eye in one picture. Oh, I see. That's a clue, isn't it? Fig, that's a clue, isn't it? I'm not going to tell you, isn't it? Okay, hold on. So I'm coming back. Where's the poo emoji when you need it? Oh, hey,
Right, Crystal?
Yeah, so sorry. Here I am. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I like the last one the best, though. You can show them if you want. Oh, are you sure? Do you want me to show the last one too? I feel like there's something like that you're trying to tell me in that one. That you're like secretly trying to tell me.
It is funny when you ask AI to make you a picture sometimes, because occasionally you'll be like, wow, that's interesting. And then other times it's like okay. What?
Well, here, let me go. Okay, fine. Figgy wants me to share them. I'll just go. Let me just go download the little suckers first.
It's a clue.
Yeah. Those ones totally look like scarecrows. Deb, you might want to turn around for this one. I'm pretty sure that there's something that like a video. Okay, hold on.
The orange cleaner jetpack.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me find this thing. Let me bring those pictures in. Hold on. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. Oops. Hey, get on there.
No, fake no.
Did I get them all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So let's go one by one here.
I don't even know what these are, right?
Like, what is it looks like she's lying on a big cucumber. Like seriously. That picture. This looks like Pumpkinhead.
If anyone's afraid of AI taking over the world yet, I don't think we need to worry.
Yeah, it's a clue. Orange cleaner. Sure. Okay. Is it the same orange cleaner that they used, or the thing that they found from the crime scene? Is that what you're going to talk about on Murder Sheets?
No.
The orange cleaner? Shh. Yeah, don't tell them. They're thinking all these other things when it's really going to be about the orange cleaner that they found
Yeah.
at the crime scene. Okay. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, that's just weird. Okay, this one. They look like freaking scarecrows over here. Look
Mhm.
at. They look at this one. Looks like it has an owl face, half pumpkin face on his face. Yeah, AI's weird. Now this is the one, Adam. If we look close enough, if we look close enough, so I feel like Fig went and planted that around the circle, threw some paper down,
Yeah.
and tried to misdirect us. Of course, I would like to know what that person said to AI. That one doesn't really look like an AI picture, though, for some reason to me. Is it Fig? Is that one an AI picture? Now,
Maybe.
I know your wife has changed a little bit, Fig, but I didn't realize it was this much here. You want me
No,
to
that looks like what's her name from The Leftovers, that TV show.
you want me to make flowers today? I'm not really sure what it says. Detective German Void or something like that. And then here you guys. You guys ready for it? There's Figgy. Okay. There's
I,
Figgy.
I
I think he's
can't.
trying to look at. He's giving us the stink eye right there. You guys think that is the clue? Is there a clue to this? I feel like
No,
he's trying to say something here.
there's not.
Shh. We need to give them something else to talk about with Delphi. Orange heavy duty cleaner.
I
Found
think
at the
there's
crime
enough.
scene. Mhm. Just ask Ruckus who, what, where, when, and why. Who, what, with the orange heavy duty cleaner. No, it's not a. Yeah, the other one wasn't. That was just from your personal stash, was it, Fig? Season one of
one.
season
Exactly.
one. Season one of Flirty Girls. All right. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, so next Friday, right? Fig said you're gonna be here. So 6:30? Like, hey, 6:30 is
7.
9:30 Eastern.
7 your
You
time?
want to do it 7.
7's
7
good.
is 10. Okay, 7. We'll do it we'll say 7 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and does anyone have any little bed issues that they need to have? No? Okay, good. All right then. Okay. And Tom's not allowed anymore because no pervs Fig requested. So sorry, no can do. All right. And Deb's gonna be there. She's gonna
Tom will be busy wearing his Dog the Bounty Hunter wig and going out to try to find the fugitives.
Tom's gonna be busy adopting 6 children. That's what Tom's gonna do. All right. Other than that, you guys,
baby daddies first.
yeah. So is there anything else that you wanted to say? Like, is there anything pressing or important that you needed to break out with? Anything?
Nope.
Anything at all? Anything at all, Adam? Anything?
No. Nope. Other than I hope everyone has a really nice Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I have things to do. Like I know I need to go get a few groceries tomorrow with the husband. Husband has a new idea again. Okay. I'll just say this. Husband's probably had about 30 business ideas and he does one thing and then he goes on to something else. And then so yesterday he comes in the bedroom, jumps on the bed and tells me that he wants to make a maple coffee table. And how would he sell those? Like how would he ship them? So I'm like, no, husband, normally I support you with most ideas, but I mean, we just made it a pet house and you didn't feel like you didn't make any more. And let's see, this is idea how many now? Like, I always support him in everything he does. But even I was like, okay, like, husband, we're not talking cheap wood, we're talking maple wood. And now this is your idea of the week, husband? Like, you have no idea how many times, oh, let's create a, like, meeting with him and his brother, let's create a YouTube channel. And then he doesn't do it. Watch him all of a sudden, I swear to God, jump into this live and be like, I can hear you. What about British time? British time is 8 hours from that. Yeah,
So 4?
4 a.m.
Right?
I think.
No, 3.
Oh, Miss Dog Lover, I love you, but you're not invited on the Delphi Live one. Not that one. No. We're going to keep that one to the US people. Okay. Don't tell Miss Dog Lover that. I still love you though. But anyways, so yeah, so he's on idea number whatever. And I'm just like, husband, should we really be spending money we really don't have to spend on me on your next idea of a freaking walnut table that you want to make? Well, my brother's gonna go have. I think he hears me. So I'm talking low. Watch him come in here and be like, I heard you. Because my husband's sitting there going, I see how it is. So when I sell my first maple walnut table, you're not going to get none of the profits, just so you know that. And I'm like, okay. Got to sell one first, honey. First, make one. I have to wash my cars, nothing but my cut off Daisy Duke jean shorts tomorrow. Oh yeah. Where is our Daisy Duke?
I feel bad for his children.
Yeah. Can you take a picture of that and send it? Need my beauty sleep for it. Absolutely. Can you do that live, Fig? Yeah, Fig. Can you just do that live, JLR? We'll just make sure we'll send JLR your way, and he'll appreciate. He's following the tornado. There's going to be a tornado. Yeah, I don't want to be on the live. I have my class reunion tomorrow. Yeah, I have a few things to do. My twin sister comes back from Mexico tomorrow night. On Sunday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to leech over to her house and get my gifts that I told her to buy me. Keychain and a shirt. And yeah, and then I asked for a mug too. I mean, how much could it be in freaking Mexico? Can't be expensive, right? Probably like $30 for everything, if that. But anyway, I think, yeah, I'm not sure. Maui? No, they didn't go to Maui. That's where the fire was. Anyways, wherever they went. Okay, you guys, so keep it Southern style. Keep it Southern style. I don't know why that came to my mind. Keep it Southern style. Yeah. We're out of here.
Good night, everyone. Yep.
Yeah. Look at Adam. He's just like, let's just get shut up. Shut the fuck. Okay. You should do the MS live in those Daisy Dukes. Absolutely. So we'll just leave you with that last picture of the night is Figgy in Daisy Dukes.
I mean, Kevin will already be wearing them like he does on most of their lives.
Yeah. If you could just come on with your little bra on Friday night too as well. Daisy Dukes and a bra. Okay. Well, we'll call it a swimsuit. Okay. But anyways, you guys take care. Have a great night. And we'll see you when we see you. Yeah. All right. Fair enough, Adam. Okay. I'm finding the intro, Adam. Ready? Bye. This is Sunny Justice and Aspen Connor from It's a Crime and Shame, wishing you all a good night.